it's so wonderful to see all your beautiful faces. Thank you so much for spending this evening with us. Before I begin, I always love to, can I get a show of hands? How many people are visiting this studio for the very first time? Whoa! Wonderful, welcome. Give them a hand. My name is Susan Ketchum, and I'm the Director of Arts Justice Field Programs here at the Stella Adler Studio. And the Arts Justice Division is one of our shining stars. It is a living, breathing example of our mission, which is to create a nurtured environment where theater artists and audiences value humanity, their own and also those of others. And that's why we do what we do, whether it be a class on Rikers Island or a class in a New York City public classroom or in a drug and alcohol treatment facility. We work all throughout the city and we bring our classes and we use arts education to create an experience. But really at the end of the day, what we do is we create a human experience. What we do is we create communities of theater wherever we go. So what you're about to see this evening comes out of a program that we have at the studio every Sunday from 12 to 3. It's an ongoing program. It's one of the city's first reentry arts programs. It's called Outside In. And in this class, it's just a hugely diverse group of students. It's individuals who have experience with the justice system. It's individuals who are recovering from substance use disorder. Individuals who are currently residing in long-term treatment. Those managing and living with mental health challenges, veterans, and in the midst of all that, it's Stella Adler students, Adler alumni, and other professional actors. But at the end of the day, we're just a group of people, family, who've been through some stuff, right? We've been through some stuff and we're just trying to figure it out. And we come together every Sunday, we train together, and we hang out together, and we laugh together, and we learn together, and we fail together, and sometimes we cry together. But it's an incredible experience, and once you become a part of the Stella Adler family, you are always a part of the Stella Adler family. So what you're going to see this evening is the Connection Project. Hi, Pam. Good timing. Are you going to be part of the show? This is like the 6th show you've seen, right?
Right.
Yes. So this show is about 60 minutes long. It's all original. Everything in the show you're about to see is written by the students in the class. They're also written by my students who are currently incarcerated and can't be here with us. Their pieces are being produced. I have a student serving life up in Sing Sing. His piece is being produced. And I invite you at the end of the show to please remain seated, because at the end of the show, I love to kind of have a quick talk back between the audience and the cast. Is that cool? All right, we're going to silence our phones?
Yes.
I've never made that enough now. I'm always like, can we please silence our phones? No flash photography. Actually, I don't care about flash photography. Okay, anyway, ready?
Yeah.
All right, please put your hands together and welcome the students at the Stella Adler Studio. So in this moment, I would like to invite all of us to connect together with something we each deserve to own ourselves. It does not matter if you're a professional or you're not, if you're good or you're bad, there's no bad. It's just art. And art is in the process. The piece is just the remnant. Bum, 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 bum. And you know the verse, here we go. Bum, 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 bum. When the night has come, the land is dark and the moon is the only light we see. So darling, stand by me. Stand by me. Sing it. Woo! Stand by me. Yeah! Yes! 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 You're talking about it. And there's this concept that when humans sing together in unison, that their heartbeats align. It's called entrainment. And we can utilize things like music to actually change our own physiology and thusly the way we connect. Because in reality, we are music. So play on, my friends, and welcome.
Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I am not enough. Don't try to change my mind and tell me that everything will work out. Because when you really pick it all apart, this world can be so hard, so tough to navigate. Even if some things work in my favor, every once in a while, happiness is fleeting. It doesn't last. And it's bullshit that it's all in my head and in my heart. Because I can make my day brighter. But only if I'm surrounded by empathy. It's bullshit that integrity exists. I'm sure it's plain as day. My reality creates my purpose. I have no control over this. You'll never hear me admit in a million years that I am enough.
I am enough. You'll never hear me admit in a million years that I have no control over this. My purpose creates my reality. I'm sure it's plain as day. And it's bullshit that integrity exists, but only if I'm surrounded by empathy. I can make my day brighter because it's all in my head, in my heart. And it's bullshit that happiness doesn't last, that it's fleeting. Some things do work in my favor every once in a while. Because when you really pick it all apart, everything will work out. So don't try to change my mind and tell me that I am not enough.
You guys good?
Yeah. Result.
Well, we're going to steal
Second verse. Right in there. Let's do it. Kick it. Cause where we're going now. Shoulder straight to the top. Only way to stop is getting stopped by a cop. So we go around. Finish to the side of the crowd. I hate sauerkraut. But that's music.
I am complaining.
Yo, Carlos. What up, dude?
Yo, what's going on in mine? What's going on, bro? Carlos, there goes.
Yo, Carlos. Be real with me, bro. Is it the drugs? No, it's not the drugs. That's not it. It's drugs are for turkeys. It's not it. All right, well, I have a confession, okay? What up, shit? I'm not a rapper. I am a dancer. Okay, don't feel bad. This is perfectly normal.
Yeah, I mean, it's not every day you go in town. Like ours. My man.
Hey, look, bro. Shut up, you didn't know.
Hey, come on, Carlos. We grew up together.
I mean, I just want to be down with the B streets. Really. You know it's hard, bro. I always had a part.
Yeah, everybody's got a part, man. Look at our DJ.
Yeah, thank you for those.
So, okay, it's okay. I could, maybe join another band. That's for the crew, maybe. That's
H-E double hockey stick, yeah.
Yeah? Yeah?
And you know what, man? You're our dancer. No doubt about it.
Okay, hey, let's go. Let's get it.
Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got.
All right, so let's do this good. All right.
Let's do it.
Set it up. Let's go. Let's set it up. Let's go. One more time. Kick it!
Kick it!
Female on. Hi Pat, how are you? How was your week? Would you mind signing my sheet for me?
Wow, I forgot.
Yeah, it's another week, another Tuesday, my friend. Hi Angela. Hi, sorry to interrupt you. Will you sign my sign-in sheet for me? The programs? Not right now? Got it. I'll do that later. Here, I want to talk to you a minute, okay? Let me come back. How's it going, my friends?
Pretty
You
good.
good? How was your week?
It was alright.
It was okay?
You know what I said before?
What'd you ask for me?
Give me a cigarette.
Yeah, man, I don't know why, but they don't let me bring those in. They don't let me bring them in.
I don't like silence.
Yeah, I gave you a really good court letter last week, though.
True that.
And you wrote that dope piece last week, too. You know? You got a lot of good stuff going on.
You're alright.
Thanks, Pete.
You're smart.
Thanks. What are you playing here?
Madden.
Madden, cool.
Football.
Yep, got it. How was your week this week?
It was good. Yeah, no complaints really. Same as last week.
I noticed that whenever I come in here, you never have anything to complain about. You always just like chill and play a video game and say that your week was great. And I really appreciate that because that can be really challenging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a mindset, you know? I know I'm in jail. I know where I am. I knew all about it even before I got here. I got a cousin locked up. I got an uncle locked up. I even got 2 friends upstate. But my lawyer says to not even worry about going out. He's not bad. He's all right for a public defender, you know?
Okay.
He thinks I'm just gonna get a bullet. So I think I'm gonna do the time right here on the side. I already got 2 months, so what's 6 more months? I mean, I'm easy. could have been so bad. It's a program house. But it's pretty clean. And there's sunlight, and a PlayStation, and 2 big flat screen TVs. I mean, what more can you ask for? So yeah. I'm mad. This is jail. It's how it is. Release it, man.
I appreciate you, man. Thanks for talking with me today. I'll see you all next week, okay?
Fantastic.
Angelo! Angelo! Yeah, man. Yes, yes, yes. Nail it down. All right, just nail that one down. How you doing, buddy? Nope. Ready for another day, Angelo? Fit Inc.
Of course. I mean, of course. But we do have an issue.
Talk to me.
When I was prepping myself to inject myself with some steroids, I was thinking, we have a toxic work environment that's growing.
Think the same thing. I'm glad you brought it up.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring it up to you. What do we do?
Now,
Talk to me.
alright, so while I was creating this smoothie and slowly injecting myself, I started to remember about this commercial I heard. That they help companies find what can be the issue.
I mean, what could be the issue, though?
I don't even know.
I mean, everything's so weird.
Hi. And who do we have here?
Hi,
Oh, okay.
I'm Hope from We Fix Shit Inc.
Interesting name.
Well, that was fast. We
Yeah.
fixed Shit Inc.
Nobody just popped up.
Yes, indeed, sir.
Anyway, please tell me more about your company and what does it entail? Or, how can you help us?
Of course. Tell me more about your issues.
So we've always had a solid company, right? Great numbers, great projections, we're killing it, but
Look, we have a solid team, right?
Yeah.
I got this Batman style right in the bag, intelligence, all of it, all the brains right here, right? Obviously the brawn, muscles go up.
naturally,
Shoot
muscles,
steroids.
of course.
Loving this.
Genetically enhanced, but naturally.
So really the
Organic, yes, go ahead.
I'm sorry, toxic.
Yeah.
It's the toxic.
Yeah.
The toxic.
Okay,
Yes.
understood.
Okay.
It seems like you do have a good duo going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the truth is, gentlemen, most companies require the viewpoint of spirit. It's an absolute necessity, and most companies lose sight of this viewpoint.
Well, shave my nipples bald and smack me in the back of my head. I think you should have mentioned that before missing. Yeah.
Brains, brawn, spirit.
Spirit. It's
Trifecta.
when we lose that connection that we become blind to the fact that things are becoming toxic.
Trifecta.
Son of a bitch.
Always wanted to say that.
You know what? I like it. I like it a lot.
This is the connection we're missing.
Yeah. I feel the wings on my back growing. Go ahead.
Fly high, Chris.
Yeah.
Fly high.
I'm glad we're on the same page. Where do I sign?
Welcome to the team. What you doing?
one can ever know. Okay, shh.
Why, yeah, you're the...
Oh.
Relax. What do we got here, folks? I smells a rat.
I hate wax.
It smells.
Oh, you two red balloons, dumpster rats.
Oh, I knows, boss. I knows.
Cheese rats.
Oh, I'd love some cheese. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, maybe I don't want cheese. It's probably spoiled that way. Or Limburger. I hate Limburger.
Yeah, we're fine, but how can I help you?
Well, since the air's so nice and all, looks to me like you might be needing some protection.
Oh no! Over my dead body! No, yeah, but nobody should ever know. Okay.
Now, he may bark. Protection, did you think you were gonna need here, huh? Protect!
Oh, I don't know about that.
We was just funny with you.
We was funny. It just
Seriously, you better.
I don't know.
Okay.
So what are you guys working on today?
Hey, what does it look like? Shoulders.
Travis, genius.
Don't push it today,
Right.
Come on, slow down. Hey, bro, how's the leg?
Oh, dude. We did squats yesterday and then I went to the park. Afterwards, to play ball. My legs are killing me,
Call that playing. I could rub a little icy hot for you, bro.
bro. Dude, don't fucking rub none of me.
You know, that was slightly disturbing, but I really hate the way that stuff smells.
Oh, I love that shit.
He loves it.
Again, slightly disturbing. I don't know because it's like sometimes it's like alright, so like it's like sometimes it's like icy when it smells.
Overnight.
But no. But then after a little bit, it smells hot. It's hot.
You know, I thought you were gonna come out with something intelligent there for a second. Like,
You
you
know,
know,
I
like thinking man and shit.
I think that's the idea. You know, they leaned into that in the business market. They said,
That's the idea.
You know what I mean, right?
I don't know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
No.
Guys, thanks for the support.
What?
All right.
Lost again down this dark and lonely road. I come to a split in the road. Didn't know which way to go. Should I live it up or lay it down and fold? I done lost my hope and I'm better hanging on my soul. Then I remember what a wise man once told me, that it's never what I see that is true, that I better have a look inside me. And inside me, what did I see? Heaven above the sky and hell below my feet, I was stuck somewhere in the middle, wondering why, oh why me? My Lord, why aren't you beside me? Why is it that you hide from me? Thought you would always want to ride me, fly with me, soar the sky with me. I got wings on my heart and the devil on my back. My kingdom is divided, is destinable. Had it all come down to that. But I keep on pushing through, taking a blow after blow. I put it all on the lines in the hopes not to lose it all. For this is my time, and I pray that I find the strength and courage to raise my head and stand tall. To rise on the left, to collapse is grateful. For you cannot break me, for I can't be broken. You cannot take from me, which can't be taken, and you cannot sink me, for I can't be sunken. I find the purpose in the pain and the meaning in the suffering. I find the strength and the courage to become something from nothing. Not to say that I'm anything, but I know I'm nothing without you. And in my heart I stand true. And in my heart I found you. We come together as one from two. As you came out of nowhere beyond the great blue waves, heaven opened up the sky. And I saw beauty inside. I want to ride with you, fly with you, soar the cosmos and fly the sky. High with you. But I'm lost in this ever lonely world. I keep falling down on my knees, sinking in the underground, into the nether world. But I'm still fight till I break free from this world, till I flip this world into another world. And I'm never going back, never under the world. For I'm finally on top of the world. I'm on top of the world. Never lose your hope. Never lose your faith. By the end of their strength. For true strength and power comes from within. Find it, embrace it, whatever you find in your being. For my beloved friend, love conquers all, love conquers all.
It's not fair. It's just not fair.
Well, don't slouch like that, Malcolm. It promotes bad posture.
Mom, really? Bad posture? That's all you have to say at a time like this?
Malcolm, bad posture is a problem at any time of day.
That's what Grandma always used to say.
You should know better than to go head to head with Mom, though. She beats you every time. She does have to get this telepathy.
Yeah, and you're an empath. And Mandy, well, Mandy's telekinetic. And Dad, well, Dad is just about awesome at everything. Even air traveling. Dad!
Darling, what's your point?
My point being, Mom, don't you remember what today is?
No one forgot anything.
I didn't forget.
Who could forget?
Who forgot what?
No one forgot anything, dear. Now, Malcolm, obviously you feel the intense need to share how your gut day went. Go on, you have everyone's attention.
Mom, don't you get it? Gut day came and nothing happened. I don't have any special gift. I don't no powers at all. I don't have anything to share for my groundbreaking upload talent because I don't have no groundbreaking talents. Nothing.
What do you mean nothing happened?
Did you say nothing?
Whoa, nothing?
Yes, nothing! Can everybody please stop saying nothing?
Okay, Malcolm. So what?
So what?
Do you think just because I can bench press a cement truck and convert electricity into energy, that makes me special?
Dad, that's so awesome. I want to convert some electricity.
I think you're special.
Thanks, sweetheart.
I think what your father is trying to say, dear, is that it's not his groundbreaking uploaded talents that make him special. It's the small things. Like, did you ever notice that your father makes us breakfast every Saturday morning? He makes us delicious, fluffy, homemade blueberry pancakes. No matter how late he gets in on Friday night or how early he has to get up on Saturday morning. Now that is special.
Look at Michael. He always, no matter how busy he is, in his game for hours. and hours. He still makes time to listen to what we have to say and romantic Gallagher. She always has something sweet to say about everybody. Now you, buddy, come on. What makes you special?
Dad, nothing. Got they cruising.
Enough of this woe is me attitude. There are no victims in this family. Now, like I said before, so what? You don't have any groundbreaking talents to upload. What's really important is that you, my dear, sweet Malcolm in the middle, you take care of all of us. Now get over it, and let's go get pizza for dinner.
Sounds like a plan.
Awesome!
Wait a minute. What makes Mom so special?
I am a superhero, and I know everything. And don't you forget it. Now go!
Hey, how you doing? So, I think it's like really great they got this meet and greet on this cruise, you know?
No, it's a nice way to, people are going to be spending the next week together.
Yeah. I'm from the Bronx, home at Yankee Stadium, home at hip hop. We got the Bronx Zoo.
Oh, yeah. I'm from Brooklyn. So much better. You got great places to eat, cafes, clubs, good botanical gardens, tons of historical sites.
Call
Coney
from
Island.
New York. Louisiana is much better state. We're a place of jazz and the blues, two types of music that are founded on everything we just about listened to today. And don't get me started about the little Southern cookie.
Oh, darn tootin'. East is overrated. Out west, we got the Rocky Mountains, Redwood Forest, and Grand Canyon.
Oh, please, you Americans think your country is so great. Egypt has been around since 3100 BC. We have the gods. And I mean, come on. We have the oldest written language. Come on. Community unless you straighten up. You fight over everything, like spoiled children. Racism, sexism, nationality, religion, natural resources. Your whole ecosystem is almost completely destroyed. You are killing the planet that gives you life. Hell, you shoot each other over parking spots. You have one planet, one, and you can't even handle that. You don't know how to share or cooperate with each other. You're underqualified to lead your own solar system. It would be like giving a baby a driver's license. It's amazing that you evolved to this stage. And you're lucky for that. And equally as lucky that someone from a different planet didn't come to eradicate you.
I'd like to see him try.
For the greater good. We are better than that. Listen, you still have a chance. Tell everybody that you've met me. Tell them what I've said. Because no one from another planet will have to come down and destroy you. You are perfectly capable of doing that. All on your own.
Now wait a golden minute.
Oh no.
Who invited this here alien here anyway?
You see,
gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Due to the fact that this flight from New York to Madrid has been overbooked, we are unable to board any more passengers at this time. We will do our very best to transfer all remaining passengers on the next flight to Madrid. Transferred passengers will be compensated accordingly to account for the delay. We apologize for this inconvenience.
Fuck!
That is fucked. Screw United.
There has been a slight update. I was just informed that there is one more available seat on the plane. Could the passenger with seat C15 please come up to the front with their boarding pass?
That's me! Go! Okay, one sec, I just gotta get my boarding pass.
God, I'm C16. So close.
Oh, damn, sorry.
It's alright. Nothing I can do about it. Unless.
What?
I mean, you could always.
Oh, look, I would. I really need to, but I haven't seen my sister in years, and this is a really big deal.
My grandmother is getting euthanized.
Yes, I realize that, and normally I would totally give you my seat, it's just,
My grandmother is getting euthanized!
I understand, but I have been saving up for this flight for months. Like, I gave up paying for internet to book this flight.
You don't think I have it? I work at a Waffle House. You think I can afford a flight to Spain?
Look, I normally would help you, I really would, but the rehearsal dinner is tomorrow night.
You don't have to be at the rehearsal dinner. It's a fucking rehearsal!
Ladies and gentlemen, since we don't seem to have passenger C15, could passenger C16 please prepare to board?
Oh, that's me!
No, you cannot take my spot. Watch me.
No, you cannot take my spot.
Alrighty, since it doesn't seem as if we have a passenger C16 either, could passenger C17 please prepare to board?
That's me. Oh,
Wait.
Alrighty, folks. Unfortunately, all other passengers will be put on the next flight to Madrid, which will be at 6:50 a.m.
Jesus
I
Christ.
sincerely apologize for this inconvenience.
tomorrow morning?
This is all your fault.
No, my fault. I could have been on that flight.
Oh yeah, and screwed over the person saying goodbye to their grandmother!
Whatever.
Fuck you.
Look, I'm sorry.
Oh, now you are.
Look, just listen. Maybe that was shitty of me. I'm sorry.
It's no big deal. You have the ticket anyway.
Still, I should have given you the spot.
It's okay. I'm sure she can wait one more day.
Oh, sorry. Not funny. Sorry.
No, it's a little fun.
Unconditional acceptance. Unconditional acceptance. Unconditional acceptance. Bringing me back to life.
Walking into the light, I find pure delight in your friendship.
Your deliverance into my existence has been like a mystic breeze.
Cooling my loneliness and and bringing me comfort and ease. Finally,
Finally.
peace!
Peace!
Deep are the feelings that I find that have come about from my acquaintance with you.
Not only deep, but we connect on a higher level than any kind of low-level superficial frequency.
Our friendship has a deeper meaning.
You comforted my fears, erased all my tears, over all the years that my heart was drowning in misery.
The lesson?
The lesson. We were all connected in creation. And we go on to infinity with no expiration date.
When I close my eyes, it's your face I see, even in my darkest times.
You will forever be my companion in this quest.
Into this handmade, heartfelt, beautiful thing called
Friendship.
homeless cats. One was a mangled, dirty mess. The other, a beautiful Siamese with blue eyes. They had an inseparable bond, petrified at the sight of any human. Each day, I began to feed them, and we slowly built this beautiful bond. Here are these two homeless cats, so grateful for this human to be taking care of them. Little did they know that they were saving my life. I began to wake up each and every day with a sense of purpose to take care of something bigger than myself. As humans, we miss out on the most beautiful gifts life has to offer, and potentially life-saving. If we all took the time to make those unusual connections, the world would be a better place.
Hey,
Hey,
would you like to sit down?
sure.
So how you doing?
Okay, I guess.
Tough day?
Yeah.
What do you usually do on days like this?
I don't know. I go to the gym, run until I can't feel my legs anymore.
That seems like a healthier choice than most.
Yeah, it's been working for me most days.
Have you ever thought about maybe talking to somebody about how you feel?
Not really. Most people come to me with their problems, not the other way around.
Well, that doesn't seem fair. Everybody gets to unload their problems but you.
Life isn't fair, is it?
Right. But still, I think you deserve a little kindness too.
I'm third generation. This was drilled into me. I was trained. This is in my blood.
Don't you think you're human too?
The first thing they teach us in the academy is to never show your emotions. They drill that into you too. You can't let anyone see your weakness.
Eric, I talk to people every day. Do you think they're all weak?
No.
Well, then what makes you think that you would be weak? Listen, you face difficult things every day. You face danger. What was so different about today?
Everything in here is said is confidential. Well, when I saw that man with his gun in his hand, talking about everything that he lost, all the pain that he was in, I knew exactly where he was coming from. I got it.
Of course, naturally you would feel compassion for him.
No, it was more than that. Last year, I was in a really dark place. I had some serious financial issues. I was working all the time. I wouldn't see my wife and kids for days at a time. I was exhausted. I felt like I was letting everyone down. My family down. Myself down. And one day, I looked at my gun. I had the thought, this is the only solution. It would be easier for everyone. It would be better for everyone. This is the only way out. And when I saw that man holding that gun in his hand today, I realized just how close I came to losing everything I had.
Thank you
talk to someone. I guess it helped.
That's a good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know, maybe we could make this some kind of semi-regular thing.
I would really like that.
Yeah, I think I would too.
Hi guys. Yeah.
All right. You guys ready to get what?
Oh, babe. Let them be. It's not their fault they got their asses handed to them last time!
Well, I think we did pretty good last time.
You're so sweet. You think we did good. That's my good little cock bear. Everyone gets a prize for participation.
Sure, my man.
So, when is your friend arriving?
Yeah, hoping that you picked a winner from these full of secretaries and auditors from the office for Sam.
Executive assistant. Executive assistant.
That's right. Well done, sweetheart. Looks like I trained you well.
But to answer your question, Andy, yes, we think Danny will be a fantastic match for Sam.
Wonderful. So, when will this Danny arrive?
Soon.
Yeah, Sam will be here soon. We don't want to repeat it last time.
Doorbell!
Me too. So,
Sam, hey, Sam, so you hi, Dan. Danny, you're friends with Kelly and Sam. You got here okay, Sam. You got
Yeah, of course they got here. All right, they're here. All right,
hi,
right.
Sam. And I see you've met Danny. And of course, this is my Danny. So, Danny.
Danny.
You guys are drunk already, huh? I'm Sam. Yeah, this is Danny. Just to clarify.
Danny, Sam, and Andy.
And I'm B. Danny, is it?
Yeah.
I'm B. Sam, how are you? Ready for the games?
Yeah, I was telling Danny in the elevator that gameplay is awesome.
Did you tell Danny how to chill lose?
Yep, every time.
Not as bad as that, but they're like the worst.
Oh,
yeah. Chase your bitches!
Get a room, jeez. All right, guys. First game up the charades in the winner's circle. That's the one little circle. My wife B. Thank you for being so wonderful. Let's hang out for a second right with you. Loser circle with the wonderful but disgusting lovely couple. And it's neutral, so you haven't even gotten anything yet. No prizes yet. Get ready for this. First game up for charades. You know how it works. I do stuff. She guesses. Minute on the clock. And go.
Mary Poppins.
No!
Oh. How is it activities?
Get the game!
Best score ever. Cinderella. Snow White. Bambi. Moana.
Up time.
value store ever.
Good luck, guys.
So, do you want to be guesser or poser?
Poser's the one who poses.
Yeah.
Will you be poser? I want to be guesser.
Okay.
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 Ready?
Yeah.
Mirror the
Yeah.
clock. And go.
The sandlot.
Yes!
Carol.
Yes!
Stuart Little too.
Yes! Last one.
Okay. Jennifer's body. Do it. Let's go. Oh. Princess Bride. I think we got all.
Make it delicious.
So,
Yeah, how do we do?
how do we do? Female on. Hi, Eric. It's good to see you. How was your week?
It's been good.
You're not playing Madden today.
No, I'm at my mom's.
Oh, that's cool. Will you sign my sign-in sheet for me? Thank you. Appreciate you. Angelo, how are you today? You're okay? Do you sign my sign? Thank you so much. Do you need another notebook also?
Yes.
Okay, I'll get you one of the spades, okay?
All right.
Who's winning at spades today?
Yeah, we're winning.
How are you? Faith, close.
Oh, that's
Faith.
right, it's fate, right?
Yep, spades.
Okay.
Good programs. Who's winning? Which team's winning?
Oh, these guys usually win. We just kind of, tag along. They try to teach us.
They're really good at spades.
Hey, wait a second. You're the acting teacher, right?
Yeah, I made a playwright.
Wait a second, I'm gonna learn something. Can I perform for you?
Yeah, let me get some sign in, but I would love to see what you wrote.
Next
Yeah.
time.
You wrote yourself, right?
I
All
did.
in.
Romeo, where is your art now, Romeo? I wrote that.
That's really cool. What was your inspiration for that?
I saw you. Guys shaking the spear or something?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, we get a lot of inspiration from movies, so that's really cool. I encourage you to keep writing. Hi, Axel, how are you? Hey, what's going on? Thanks, Pete. No cigarette today. Sorry. Where are you coming from?
I don't want to sign.
I just had a visit. Yeah, it's good to see you. Who came to visit today?
Who else? My grandma. She's all like,
Oh, your grandma. That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's awesome. It's the only one who's going to come visit.
So that makes a big difference, you know? That she shows up.
Yeah.
She makes the time.
Yeah.
That's really cool. What did you guys talk about today?
Oh, same thing every time.
Religion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Belief, religion, forgiveness. What I'm doing in here. I know a big part of belief is asking for forgiveness. But at the same time, I asked for forgiveness before I even committed my crime. I asked for forgiveness when I knew I was going to do what I did, while I did what I did, and after I did what I did. I'm still asking for forgiveness to this day. I'll keep asking for it. I really want a higher power to believe what I'm saying. I'm not even serving time for me. I'm serving time for my homies who ran away and didn't get caught. At the same time, I'm the one that's standing in front of the judge fighting for my freedom, even though I wasn't alone in my crime. I know it's not fair, but at the same time, I think I probably needed to get caught. It's not the first time I did what I did, but it is the first time I got caught doing it. I remember I prayed all the way to the station. Pray every single time I'm in court. This is the most praying I've done in my life. the tiny things you don't even think about, like getting on a bus and then getting off that bus safely, it's worth being thankful for. Every meal we get in here, even if they're jail meals, I'm grateful for. Following through programs, getting certificates in playwriting, talking with you right now. These are the things that I thank God for. Do me a favor. If you're still coming in here a year from now, and you see me, remind me about this conversation we're having right now. Ask me if I'm still asking for forgiveness. The answer's gonna be yes.
The world is turning round and round, and it feels like I'm hanging on by a thread.
Stuck.
Overwhelmed.
Everything seems to be out of control.
Out of reach.
Why does everything have to be so complicated?
It's so hard.
Why does it have to be so crazy?
I should want to adapt.
To live and love.
And help and be happy.
Every human should be able to be themselves and find peace.
But they don't because they're too busy trying to fit in.
You're told to shut up too many times.
They don't because they're afraid. They can't because some of us don't know how
It appears to me people need to be more understanding.
to. That we all want to be accepted.
It appears to me that art can be our saving grace. I've often wondered why the world can be so cruel sometimes.
Have you ever wondered why we're here?
Everyone is
There's
always
always
questioning
questioning
the meaning
the
of life.
What it's all for.
But the real problem is acceptance
Real
and understanding.
I'm worried that I'll be judged.
That I've
Already wasted so much time
I'm worried about flow.
I'm worried that time is running out.
that I won't live up to my potential.
I missed my shot.
What if I fail?
What if I succeed?
The only one who can do anything is me.
Me.
Me too. The truth is, people need people.
The truth is, we have power when we come together.
The truth is, we are worth it.
We should trust and believe.
Hope and forgive. We must show up.
And take it easy on one another.
Step back and breathe.
We gotta do better. There has to be some way we can all find some common ground. Because how else can we create a community?
I have to choose all of it.
I have to commit to this journey.
The world is full of possibilities.
Humanity isn't perfect.
But
man, is it beautiful! I'm committed to making a change.
I'm willing to do whatever it takes.
I am worth
We are all connected.
Connection.
It makes us human.
It
It's
makes us
necessary.
necessary.
It's love.
And next,
Connection.
It's
Everything!
Connection, read all about it. Rejection, subjection, can I live without it? Dissection, perfection, things I need to survive. Reflection, protection, is it possible to thrive? No, not I, because I constantly feel like a fly on the wall of my own so-called life, where I'm a mom and a wife, and it's easier to suffer in silence than to ask for help and seek some guidance of an existence filled with balance, because I am lost. I'm so lost, and I can no longer justify the cost. All I can do is hold my head in my hands, and the words fill up and flow like strands, reach deep into my conscience and pray desperately for some silence. But it never comes, because I won't allow it. I am determined to remain on this plane of suffering alone, where I feel nothing but inexplicably insane. And my worthiness is wrapped up in the lies constantly chattering in my head, and they shout it. You're a mistake, and you failed, and you should do everyone a favor and just end it. Screaming with impatience, building walls up around me like a fence, because people can hurt you. They make you believe shit that's not even true. Keeping things to me, myself, and I, because I've given up and I'm no longer willing to try. But that's not me. Not anymore. And I was forever just teetering on the shore. Those are the days of yesteryear when my whole life was just all about fear. The truth is, we can't do this thing called life alone. And that's what all pain and suffering has shown. True connection can run rampant like an infection. It can attack your insecurities like an insurrection, give you different opportunities for correction. It can invade your heart and lead us to redemption with absolute love, peace, and grace. To find a family, true meaning in this place. So connection, be all about it. Because how else do we show that we've grown? It's the existence of a community that gives us the ability to reach out to someone, to anyone, and say, hey, you are not alone. What do you connect with?
I connect with music.
I connect with my family.
I connect with nature.
I connect with comedy and chicken parmesan.
I connect with nap time.
I connect with a warm bed.
I connect with curiosity.
I connect with beauty.
I connect with gratitude.
I connect with the universe.
I connect with these warriors.
I connect with freedom of expression.
I connect with stories.
I connect with sports.
I connect with New York City.
I connect with the Christ. Merry Christmas.
I connect with my purpose, and my purpose is us.
And us.
So watch your eyes, I'm gonna flip on the light. If you just join me in giving this amazing cast one more round of Thank you for being such a tremendous audience, and thank you for being on this journey with us. It's been a long weekend. It's been a long tour, but there's no better place and nowhere we'd rather end our tour than home, our artistic home, the Stella Adler studio. I'd like to take a few moments. I always say this is my favorite part of these shows is I kind of like to turn the spotlight on the audience and give you the opportunity to speak to our cast. Maybe you have a question about a certain piece that they were in. Maybe that a certain piece resonated with you and you want to share that. Maybe you guys want to ask them about their experience or just tell them that they were amazing. Yes, Cheese, thank you.
Y'all was amazing.
Thank you.
I wanted to see the show Saturday. I missed it. I wasn't gonna miss the last show. And I'm glad I came out and y'all made me happy today. You know, the cast is beautiful. I mean, I did 5 shows with Susie and Will. It's great. You know, she's great. Will is great. You know,
Thanks, buddy.
you know, you get to meet new people. This cast, it's a beautiful cast, and I love the show, man. I will see it again and again and again and again and again.
Thank you.
So Cheese was part of our family from years and years and years ago. He was part of us was the Phoenix House Theater Project, and he joined Outside In. He's done multiple shows with us, and he came home today.
Yes.
We haven't seen him in a while.
Hey, I feel like I should qualify. I'm like, hey, I'm Adam. But hi. So, you know, I came last year. It was around this time, and I wanted to share this. But this piece really resonated with me on a different level. I mean, so today is December 19th. It's 20 years since I went to my first rehab. You know, I'm 19 years sober now. I have a family. It's just an incredible journey. And being here is like being in the ultimate meeting, right? It's like for at least, it's where art and humanity and sobriety. I mean, for me, this is how it funnels all in one place. The question I have is, there was a lot of talk and there was a lot of pieces about connecting to the world around us. And I'm curious if there was the exploration or if there was an investigation about how connection with self has affected our connection with others. Because what I heard in this piece, which resonated with me today, is sometimes I can get really wrapped up in the stories that I tell myself, and I completely sort of turn off to the world around me, and I lose that connection. So my question to you is, was there a piece or was there exploration throughout this process for tonight where your focus is on connection with yourself?
Yeah, so question. All right.
Hey, Axel.
Axel.
What's up? Thank you for that. I think for me, I felt like just saying yes to this program. I've never acted before in my life. And coming here every single Sunday, I had to have that open mind and like say yes, you're gonna do it, but if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it 100%. No matter, like it's like recovery. Like you're all in, there's no lengths that you won't go to. So I came here not knowing, and then I met Susie, I didn't know her, and it's hard for me to trust, it's hard for all of us to trust. And every single Sunday, she like pulled stuff out of me. And sometimes it hurt, and sometimes it felt good. And I kind of started to think of Sunday like, I gotta go to this meeting, but then after a meeting, you feel great that you went. That's how this acting class felt. So it was me just putting into action and the next right step, and then it'll probably hit me like Wednesday, Thursday, what actually came out of me. So I needed that time. So just in the few months, I learned so much about me. It helped me at work. It helped me with my family. It helped me in public speaking. Just doing this.
Very nice.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? Patrick. You hit the nail on the head, man. Like, I had a toxic relationship with. I'm in recovery as well. I had a toxic relationship with myself for the longest time. So therefore, it was impossible for me to have anything other than a toxic relationship with anybody else. So yeah, a large part of my journey is self-discovery. I'm still discovering who I am and what I'm capable of. And this, involving myself in this program specifically, has just opened the floodgates of, and been a catalyst in a lot of ways of furthering my curiosity of what I'm capable of. And it's just amazing. It really has, it's eye-opening. It really is. So yeah, you hit the nail on the head. They coincide.
What's up, guys? Angelo. So when I wrote the piece for Angelo Inc., that's what I envisioned was mind, body, spirit, right? That's why it was a company. So basically, it's you yourself, and you have some great qualities, but you feel like you're missing something. And recovery is when you rediscover yourself and you rediscover what you're missing, right? So We Fix Shit Inc. was comedy, but in essence, it's helping you realize what you've been missing, because a lot of times we become so strong-headed, like a bull, and we're like, all right, but I do this, and we think everything's right, and we keep falling and we keep failing ourselves in our addiction. Me especially, I'll keep it on the eye, and the alcohol was the thing that was keeping me. And what I was doing was using that to push myself down, not feel emotionally, not be vulnerable, be afraid of doing that. So with being in recovery and going through therapy, I've been able to rediscover what I was missing, right? Because I'm very smart, I love the gym, I love to work out, but I was afraid to be vulnerable, I was afraid to have emotions, I was afraid for people to see beyond all that. So for the Angel Inc., that was the purpose of that, was for us a lot of times we gotta step back and really be real with ourselves, because we always look at what makes us strong, but there are a lot of times we overlook what's weak, and sometimes we gotta find somebody else or something outside that can help us pinpoint those issues.
the world around us doesn't always see the real us. And through acting, all those personalities that we have inside of us can come out, because in our daily lives, we're one person. We're this person at the gym, or we're a mom, or whatever, but we have so many layers inside of us, everybody does, and this has allowed us to bring so much of us out, and it's been really hopeful and really inspirational. I wish that everybody could go through this, everybody.
I really appreciate this question. So the piece that I did with Siobhan, that I am, where I have to get out in front and but just like very affirmatively say, I am enough. You know, and acting is coming from this place of truth that you have to find. It's difficult, I think, probably for anybody to get up and just say, like, guys, I am enough. And to think about where am I crying now? Think about where that comes from. And that piece I really appreciated working on it so much, because it becomes like an affirmation where you say to yourself, you know, it's all in my head, it's all, you know, in my heart. My purpose creates my reality. Those words become, you know, something you internalize. So it's something if you work on it in the right way to be able to say it with truth here, it will affect you and change your inner person.
Did you guys catch on about that scene? It was the same words, backwards and forwards. One second, Siobhan, did you want to share a little bit about, you did the other side of it.
Yeah.
I would love for you to share about your ring and your journey in that piece, because I think you had a big like discovery in that, right?
Yes. So I'm in recovery as well, and 10 months ago when I started this journey, I didn't feel like I was enough, and I definitely related to that side of not feeling enough. But I've come so far in my recovery and this journey that it was very hard for me to go back to that dark place of feeling like I wasn't enough. So I struggled with that, like just even like feeling angry or feeling bitter. Like I just didn't want to go back there anymore. But Susie pushed me to, you know, tap into that, and it just also like kind of made me remember where I was so long ago, or just not too long ago actually. So yeah, and then also I got a ring to remind myself that I am enough for my birthday.
I love this question. So, hi guys, everybody. I was in this thing, so I'm just gonna do it. So, my journey in recovery has been very long, but it's also been eye-opening to say the least, right? I started my journey in recovery when I started this journey, which has been coincided all the way here now. I'm in recovery, not only am I in recovery, I'm also in the field to help folks in addiction. I work for Smart Addiction Village. I also did work for Phoenix House. I only say that to illustrate one point. When I was in early recovery, AA was enough, and it was like, and then it became this other thing where I did AA on this like bigger level, and then I started doing this, and it became this thing. So when you ask the question, what piece do we work on? Like what piece? Every single one. This piece in particular we're talking about, I'm so glad we picked this one up, because I wrote that piece, right? And for me, it's not so much like I used to be that person or I want to be that person. I'm both of those people all the time, and I struggle every single day. When I wake up, when I go back to sleep, all of it. Which one am I going to be today? Which am I going to feed? You know? And I feel like I'm at this point now. I can put it in a box and I can look at it and I can be scared of it all I want, but it's only going to affect it if I look at it. It doesn't affect me otherwise. So.
How you doing? My name is Mark. I'm in recovery. 5 months in jail and 7 months in Savannah Village. I have so much to say. Like, you know, I learned a lot from people, mistakes and failures, and I learned a lot from your success. You know, I'm very humble, but I always tell everybody you learn more from mistakes and failures than victories. You know, the more you fall, the more you learn. As long as you learn from your mistakes. Y'all put so much energy out, you know, and I really appreciate this. This is like another opportunity to grow. You know, I have found myself again, you know, and this is just beautiful. This is beautiful. I appreciate y'all did an amazing job.
how much of this tonight or any of the nights was improvised? Did y'all find that stifling or freeing or both?
There's a lot of ad-libbing going on. We're having fun.
Yeah, it's our last night, so you guys got the best show, I think. we literally just went off the wall.
We keep each other on our
Certain
toes.
parts that you said that were definitely not in the script.
It's a very scripted show, though.
Yeah.
Like, you do 2% ad-libbing, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely scripts, you know, and we talk about words are important, right? Words matter. So it starts with that sense of honoring the words. But we talked about today about like a new pair of shoes. You know, you put on a new pair of shoes and they kind of fit a little tight, but you have to like walk around in them a little bit. You gotta like, you know, you gotta wiggle your toes a bit. You gotta stretch them out, get a little wet, right? And you know, Friday's show was tremendous. You know, Arjun, you saw Friday's show. It was tremendous, right? But it's different tonight. There's like a comfortableness, ease. You know, like they've settled in. You know, it's now it's theirs. And yeah, there's ad-libbing, but it's not so much ad-libbing as much as they're living. They're present and they're responding and they're talking to each other, which is what you got to see, you know, and what you saw from the cast is us watching this living, breathing thing and reacting to it, which is such a joy. Okay. Let me just. Are you responding to what we were just saying?
Yes.
Okay. I'll get to you in a second. Okay. Whatever. Johnny goes first.
Thank you. Johnny here. Thank you.
He's a Johnny. Thank you. Thank you, Johnny.
I just, I think it would be absolutely impossible for any improv to take place if we actually didn't connect with each other. And I think that's a sure sign that we didn't accomplish that. And that is something that's going to be unbreakable.
Well said.
Well said. I was just
Pretty good
gonna
for
piggyback off of that because like what do you keep changing every time you say something different, make it interesting. But you know what? Also, it's just that I have trust in my group here, you know. And when we're up here, if I'm throwing something down or they're throwing something down, we pick up on it right away and make it flawless because there's that trust there, and that comes from every Sunday meeting up and going over the lines and getting to know each other on a different level. So when you trust your castmates and you guys literally just having a great time, that energy, you project that out and you guys can just feed off of each other's energy. So I think that's great. And I mean, like these two guys right here, we always work out together, you know, like we're gym bros, you know? We got matching tattoos and all that.
It's real.
It's a small cult we got going on, but it's like we just trust each other and we trust the process. And Susie is really good at helping us, you know, just learn how to let go and just enjoy the process and have fun.
I mean, that's the piece I think that Axel talked about. You know, it's like forget about, you know, a bunch of actors trusting each other. That's a challenging thing. You know, acting is the only gig I know where a bunch of strangers get in a room and they have to do the most intimate, vulnerable things. You know, you're playing lovers, you're playing family. You know, it's a real hard place to be. But then you get a bunch of people who've been through some stuff and you know, like didn't study acting and you know didn't necessarily want to do this. And you get into a bunch of room and now we talk about like now we gotta trust each other. Like I don't know you, bro. I don't know you. I don't know. I barely trust myself. How am I going to trust you? And then that's something we work on. And we talk about it. You know, we explore that. You know, you talk about the exploration. You know, the exploration is not the words and the scenes. Exploration is not the scenes themselves. It's like Stella Adler said. It's not just an acting class. It's a class in the vastness of us as human beings. You know, it's us as us, you know, and who are we together, and who are we apart, and I always say, it's okay if you're not there, it'll go on, but it's so much better when you are there. This is better when we are all here. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. Yes.
I've had the absolute privilege of getting to work with a lot of these people up on the stage over the summer over at Phoenix House. And I wish, I don't know how many of you all know people up there, but I wish you could have seen them 6 months ago.
Amen.
And where they are now is, I mean, it just brings tears to my eyes, the level of professionalism I'm watching and just the absolute growth and freedom and grace and courage you all are exhibiting. It's unbelievable to me. I truly value you all for that. And I want to bring that up just to let you know that if they can do it, anybody here can. If anybody here is thinking about it, this woman can guide us.
Yeah.
Sundays, this class is open to everyone. I don't know if we have slides, but if you have questions, Susie or Adam both, and anyone up there can give information.
And Breon knows, and then I think me and Breon are gonna work together to possibly, I would love to gift a class to Richmond Hill. This is Richmond Hill, right?
Yes.
I would love to come to your, I've been trying to go there for years, so if you can get me and Breon. I've been trying to get there for years. I've been working real hard to get there.
I did actually have,
Yeah.
sorry, I did actually have a question though. Since I want to know, I saw you on Friday. I'm now seeing you 7 shows later. What's the difference?
Oh, yeah, good question.
What have you learned? What is different about performing? What did you think about performing Friday? How did it feel before Friday? How did it feel before today? I'm really fascinated. If you could share, anybody wants.
I mean, I'm nervous the whole time.
Yeah.
It gets a little less, I was nervous yesterday, but I noticed that, like what Angela said, we're a lot more comfortable with each other, and that we're not afraid to experiment.
Cool.
Like when we're up there. So for me, I live in the scene, whatever it is. So whatever it is, it becomes natural and normal. And so whatever I'm saying is probably what I would normally say anyway. So it's evolved. It's pretty freaking cool actually. And I really enjoy it more every time we do it. I enjoy it more. I mean, especially.
And he wrote that scene.
The flex
He wrote
thing.
those scenes.
The flex thing I enjoy.
He likes flexing.
Siobhan. I would say from Friday till now, I learned to trust myself because before, like, on Friday night, I was like, do I know these lines? I was the first one off book, and I still was questioning lines that I knew like 3 months ago. But today I was just like, got this, you know this, and just give it all you got. So yeah, it was definitely more like freeing today.
Hi.
Yeah, what's up, Arjun? To answer the question, and I knew this question was coming because you told me on Friday. I said, you ready for the quiz? So I'm going to ask you how it was to do 7 shows in a row. Because I got, Susie was telling us not too many people do that. But to answer the question, man, I knew I was going to feel something I probably never had ever, right? Before the first show. And I did. I felt something. It's weird. It's like right at the collarbone. It's like, it feels like something's like, it tickles. It's a weird feeling. And it's not really, it's like a nervous, anxious feeling that I've never had before. I guess maybe before interviews I've had it, but I quickly, and I remember, I don't know if it was Jesslyn, I forgot who told me, and she said, some people would say that the moment that you lose that feeling, that you should just give up acting, right? Or give up that kind of, whatever, what, that art to get that feeling. And now I kind of like it, even though I'm only 7 shows in, right? I'm some veteran or some shit, but yeah, it's like you get used to it. If I can get used to that feeling, because it's uncomfortable, but now it's like I expect it. I know what it's about. I know it's not debilitating, and it's amazing. It's amazing that it's really not that big a deal. You know what I mean? It really is. So,
Awesome cast. Awesome cast.
Yeah, Arjun, it's great to see you the other night. To let you know, I know the story behind your name, about the protagonist in the Bhagavad Gita. And this character needs to make a choice between the light and the darkness. And there's a war going on inside.
Deep breath.
The character Eric played in Debrief. I don't know how we get through this life without having that dark night of the soul. And the difference between when I saw you on Friday and today, my weekend was a dark night of the soul. And I've played kind of deeply troubled characters with us here. And it took a hell of a lot of courage that I didn't know I had to play a piece where I could show my gratitude and focus on the light and understand that the dark just doesn't understand the light. You know, when I'm coming from the dark, it seems incomprehensible. But when I'm coming from the light, I understand everything. And I have to be at peace with those two and not be at war with myself. And the class gave me, you know, some inner resources to deal with my dark night of the soul of the weekend. And I have nothing but gratitude, you know, for all you guys and all of you guys. And thank you.
Hi.
Hey.
I've seen a few of your shows, and I just want to say thank you so much because your work is so generous every single time. I learn something, and I'm reminded how I want to carry myself as an artist. These shows are everything, so thank you.
Wow, thank you so much.
So I just want to end the evening with one more question. What's it feel like to have people applaud you? What does it feel like to accomplish something that seems so impossible? Because when we talked about this 6 months ago, 3 months ago, and you know, you can't really understand it. You know, we talk about what this is. We're gonna put on this show. We're gonna go on this tour. We talk about it, and even the Adler alumni, the acting students, you know, they've never done a show like this. It's a pretty unique experience. We work very fast. We only meet once a week. We only meet for 3 hours. There's a lot of us. This is only 2/3 of our cast. There's 27 of us total. So there's a lot of moving parts. In 3 hours, you might only work 10 minutes. You know, and people don't come to every class. You know, people don't make it to every class. Life happens. You know. So it's a daunting thing, and it was a big thing on Friday. You know, we got in circle, and I was like, we're here. And then tonight it was like, we made it. We survived. And but my question is, how does it feel to have completed this journey and to survive it, but not to survive it, obviously thrive. I mean, you got standing ovations every night.
Amazing.
I mean, what does that feel like to have a whole bunch of people who don't know you applaud you? What does it feel like, Johnny?
Well, personally for me, it helps me out a lot because it helps me learn how to accept compliments and to feel good about it. Because sometimes I'm a little resistant to compliments.
I feel you, man.
You know.
I feel you.
Totally feel that.
Sandy.
Thank you.
Sandy.
Yeah, there's a guy, Jerzy Grotowski, and he created a theater company in Poland called the Poor Theater. And his whole concept was, do you need scenery? Do you need a costume? Do you need fancy lighting? No, that isn't theater. What you're left with, it distills down to an actor and an audience. So what is theater? It's like what happens, the connection, the communication between the actor and the audience, and every night the audience is different. And it's very exciting. So that's, when you think, like, what is theater? You don't need all that stuff. All you need is us and you.
That's right.
And that's what happens between us.
That's
So the only reason why I felt safe doing this was because there were so many people in recovery. Otherwise, I probably would not have done it. And I know that I have a lot further to go because I don't see my family in the stands because I didn't invite them. Because I just can't, you know? And then I see people with like the bags and like their families, and I just think of like, can I borrow you guys for a minute, you know? Like, especially during the holidays.
Borrow my family.
This is your family.
Especially during the holidays, it's like every single one of you is my family for this hour, and you're rooting me on, and you're cheering me on. And it's like, maybe one day, I'll like have the courage to like connect with my family. But until then, it's like, it's very hard for me to put it out there what I'm doing. And yeah, so I just want to thank you for that. Because whether you know it or not, like this is my holiday, and you guys are my life.
Be your family.
Yeah, so I had this dream when I was 7.
Bring your soul with you right
Take you
now.
guys back on a journey now. No, in all seriousness. So with me, right, I had lost my mom, to cancer a few years ago, and I just never was able to process that loss in a healthy way, and really not getting through the holiday without drinking, right? And my cousin this year passed away also from cancer. So I didn't know how I was going to manage the holiday season without drinking, right? And I'm going through therapy and getting all this discovery and learning about myself. But coming to class and on Sundays, and when she would come Mondays to the facility, it helped me. It was something that I looked forward to, and something that even though I probably did not feel really into the holiday spirit, but it gave me a purpose to keep on being focused, looking forward to something that's important, and it's just been an amazing experience, and it's something that it stays with you and it changes you because you look at life through a different lens now. You see that you have that potential, but when you were drinking, when I was drinking, I couldn't see that because I couldn't focus on that. But now, that I feel I have that freedom, I'm able to just be me and really discover who I am. And I think that's more powerful than anything else.
Thank you. JR.
Yeah, this journey it's been awesome. It's been everything to me. I remember it was October and I'm like, the show, you guys are like, oh, the show's gonna be in December. So I'm like, all right, I'll read the script next month. November comes along. November is here, I'm kind of like busy or whatever. And it's like, December comes along, I'm like, okay, I'll November, I'm like, I'll leave it for December. This is the 3rd. And the support that everybody here gave me to lay on, to the energy and the vibes, everybody.
You didn't learn your lines
Just-
until
I was just procrastinating the whole time. Especially, it was even harder when my backup kind of like something happened where I didn't have a backup. And I was like, okay, now
it's on.
Now it's on. The lights is on. This is showtime. Let's go. And just to lean on everybody here and just to piggyback on what Axel said and Cheese mentioned, like this is the family. And since we're in recovery, we built this bond like this. Amazing. Yeah, just talking to you guys many times, drinking, talking bullshit, sorry. It's been amazing. It's been everything to me. This is the holidays, man.
Drink coffee. Matt, what did it feel like? Matt, what did it feel like to
which I think that I have and put out, you know, with all the amazing feedback, love, and support, you know, from, you know, the audiences and obviously my castmates. This is literally, probably, to me, it's been my biggest accomplishment thus far. It's been the highlight of my life. You know, it's the little things that I appreciate today. It's the little things that keeps me going each and every day. But this, you know, has built this newfound sense of love for myself that I just haven't had. You know, I owe it all to you guys. I truly do.
Look at what you did, Tom. I'd love to hear what's going on in your head.
I'm sorry, I'm a little tired today. It's been a long day. I don't know. You know, I joined this project because as an artist, I have, you know, one of my biggest fears is being in front of people, being me, not judging myself, or judging myself is a problem. I'm my own worst critic, and I built these walls around me that are keeping me from pushing forward. And Susie knows how much of a struggle this has been for me. Everyone has, and I've ran out a few times. And with their strength and help, and they help me to keep on pushing, keep on coming back, and it's been one hell of a ride. I appreciate every single one of you guys, and you guys are fucking awesome.
You're awesome.
And thank you all for coming out.
Thank you.
I just want to end tonight. Show of hands, how many people are recovering? Yeah. How many people are living in long-term treatment still? And how many people went through a program and they're out now living life on life's terms? Bravo. Beat down and crush the soul, but art reminds us we still have one. Have a wonderful evening. Happy holidays.